before we start law as a career, there are people who are already working, they can also switch over. When I did my law, I did when I was already an officer working with the state government. Why I need to do law? That was a big question. You know why I did? I don't know. Because I was in hobby of getting education, I kept on pursuing one degree after the other. There are a lot of deposits till today of mine lying with the University of Mumbai. I have never gone for any refund of any deposit. Every degree which she talked about is from University of Mumbai. And I like my university very much because if you play in this university one day, you will know how the bowlers are. They are in the same pattern always bowling. This will develop you, this will mold you, and this will make you a good citizen. We started with opening prayer because we believe that without involvement of God, no work can be completed. Whether it is your family, whether it is your career, or whether it is your choosing the organization. When you come to a place when you have to take a call or decision, I think better we involve God in that. Because our thinking process is very limited. And God thinks in a much more broader way for us if we involve Him. So that is why we started with prayer and God's word. Today you have taken by choice a decision that you will be a law-abiding citizen. Advocates cannot break rules and regulations. If you are caught by the police, okay, crossing, breaking the signal, hit and run, you will be debarred from the Bar Council if anybody keeps on complaining that you are not a law-abiding citizen. So, from today, we need to change ourselves and we need to say, I have taken a law, so I will be a law-abiding citizen. Let's go to the law as a career. Now, this may be beneficial for those who have taken help even though they are working because they want to switch over. Okay? How many people like a switch over in the job? See, already 4 or 5 hands came. Why you want to switch over? There may be any XYZ reason. I'll tell you, I started my career with BRC as a scientific officer, came in railways, came in MTNL, came in private sector. Finally, I landed by doing MPSC something else. I don't want you to be highly volatile like what I was. So please, if you want to switch over and if you are taking law, let's look what are the career opportunities. Whenever we talk about black coat. No? Is it right or not? You know, I am not an advocate. That's the difference. Principal in charge is wearing black coat because he believes he is from your group. I am wearing white. Listen, LLB doesn't mean you need to be an advocate. LLB doesn't mean that you have to wear white shirt, black pant. This is going to be your choice for the entire career. Except in your wedding time, you can change your dress. I don't think otherwise. Every day, if you are in the court, what do you have to wear? Black pant, white shirt. And that is why principal has given one fatwa. On the very first day, come with a dress code. So this is going to be your dress code. This is what you have chosen to wear lifelong in your service. Now let's go. LLB doesn't mean only advocate, my dear friends. There are a lot of career options available. Even in advocate, there are a lot of different careers. Okay, there are someone who are criminal, there are someone who are civil, someone who is practicing family. Okay, somebody practicing company law. Somebody are good in trust laws. Somebody are good in educational acts. They only take school-related matters, education institutions. So when you are going to study LLB, LLB is basically a program which will make you to change your thought process, and you need to start thinking legally. So when you are talking about this as an advocate, many people think of, your family might be also saying, after you gave CET law, चलो हमारे घर से कोई तो एक एडवोकेट बन रहा है। अपने लाइफ में 3 खास दोस्त होना चाहिए, मैं आपको बता देता हूं। मेरे लाइफ में है नंबर वन अ गुड चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट। ओके, बहुत करीबी दोस्त होना चाहिए चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट, ताकि हम कोई इनकम टैक्स के मैटर में फंसे नहीं। नंबर 2 अ गुड डॉक्टर with our health issues, and the third one, black coat. ठीक है, ये 3 why they are needed? Because these are the very 3 crucial stages in our life, and we need those whom we can trust. If you can't trust an advocate as your friend, then you will not tell the whole truth to him. And if you don't tell the whole truth to him, advocate will not be able to defend you properly. If you have committed a mistake, go to the advocate and say, yes, I have committed a mistake. अब तेरा काम है मुझे बचाना, इसलिए मैं तुझे पैसा दे रहा हूं। करेक्ट हो ना? हाँ, इज इट राइट? हाँ, तो आपका और मेरा पहला काम है क्लाइंट को डिफेंड करना, अगर हम पेटिशन लेना चाहते हैं। So we should be very, very thorough. So you are choosing a profession, okay, which will be of great help to your friends. हो सकता है कि कल आप ऐसे पोजीशन पर पहुंचे कि आपका दोस्त कहे कि अरे प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मेरे पास एक दोस्त है, एडवोकेट है। इज इट नॉट राइट? हाँ, और आपके दोस्तों को आपके ऊपर गर्व होगा। आज वो कहेंगे निकम्मा है, लॉ कर रहा है। But with the day when you come to an LLB completion, reaching the stage where they don't expect you to reach, उसके बाद फोन करने के लिए भी पैसा लोगे आप, कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए भी पैसा लिया जाता है, छोटा मोटा नहीं। 1 घंटे का 25,000 का रेट नॉमिनल लॉयर का, इफ यू बिकम अ स्टेज ऑफ काउंसिल। चलते हैं। These are all the career opportunities, okay, and we are going to discuss them in detail. Let's go to the first one. LLB के बाद पहला काम है हमारा, many people go for litigation. They say, I want to practice. मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं, let me tell you very practically, everybody can't be a good advocate. So don't be in your mind कि मैंने LLB चुना है, मैं एडवोकेट ही बनूंगा। No. There are a lot of options. So when you are studying your LLB, how you develop your thought process? Why we are taking this on the very first day? That this is the foundation. Everybody learns education to earn money. Is it right or wrong? हाँ? LLB में पैसा इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो, काय के लिए कर रहे हो? पैसा कमाने के लिए। और बिना पैसे को इन्वेस्ट किए हुए पैसा नहीं उगता। एक प्रिंसिपल बता देता हूं, हमारे बाइबल का गोल्डन प्रिंसिपल है, व्हाट अ मैन सोज ही शैल रीप। पैसा बोया तो पैसा उगेगा, अगर पैसा नहीं बोया तो पैसा नहीं उगेगा। आप लोग जो इतना एक्सपेंसिव कोर्स उठा रहे हो, पेइंग सच काइंड ऑफ मनी, व्हाई? यू वांट टू अर्न मनी। तो व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू डू फॉर LLB, व्हेन यू आर स्टडिंग फॉर LLB, you will start coming to know that your thought process will keep on changing. Initially, the way you are thinking, and once you are in the LLB and start going through the process, your thought process will change. You will start getting a thought process called legal thought process. Thinking legally is something different from a common man of the world. A matter comes to you, you will start thinking how you can find a way out. लेजिस्लेचर ने कितना भी अच्छा लेजिस्लेशन बनाने दो, how much powerful the legislator might have thought. How many people know maximum of our legislation right from the British government is still coming today? Indian Penal Code has been amended here and there, but still it still remains Indian Penal Code. Lord Thomas Macaulay have written, drafted that so many years ago. 1872 का है, बहुत दिन पहले. His thinking is so broad that 100 years nobody should be able to change. So every word which has been used by Lord Macaulay, thought so many years before, you need to interpret that, what he was thinking, what was in his mind when he drafted. So that is the way you need to think. If you are going for litigation, the process is very simple. You have to get registered with State Bar Council. After completing your LLB, you will require all 3 years ka mark list, which you have to join. Okay? And get the form, get registered. After that, you need to clear AIB exam. Now, this is a matter of dispute in the Supreme Court. Now also, we don't know what decision Supreme Court gives regarding All India Bar examination. Once you clear this, you get certificate of practice. Certificate of practice means you can practice anywhere in India. But after registering yourself in the Bar Council, you are able to practice only for 2 years. So within 2 years, you need to clear AIB. So this is for litigation. Litigation में बहुत से litigations है, criminal है, civil है. Depending upon when you keep on studying your law, you will come to know what liking you develop. There are certain people who have a inclination towards civil. There are certain people who have inclination towards criminal. ये कैसे पता चलता है? I teach many of the criminal subjects, like Indian Penal Code, Code of Criminal Procedure, Indian Evidence Act. So when I am teaching this, I come to know there are certain people in the class. Okay, they start thinking. If you want to be a good criminal lawyer, you should think in that way. How the crime kind of would have happened. तो उसमें भी दो आता है. कुछ लोग केस जब दिया जाता है, when we talk about any particular case, they think that the accused is already guilty. So before we give them the case, they are in the mindset is ready. क्या mindset है? Mindset ये है कि accused ने crime किया, conviction होना चाहिए. ऐसे लोग defense lawyer नहीं बन सकते. ऐसे लोगों को अगर litigation उठाना है, तो public prosecutor बनना पड़ेगा. So your brain, how it works, in which direction it is going. आपके हाथ में केस आने के बाद, how you read it and what you start thinking. Every brain thinks in a different way. The best lawyer is the one who creates doubt on legislation in front of the court. So lawyer को select कैसे करने का उसके quality के ऊपर है. So whether you can go for criminal or whether you can go for civil. Some people don't like to relate with criminals. नहीं चाहिए हमको. They go for civil. Some people are all rounders. Opener batsman भी वही है और opener bowler भी वही है. They are all rounders. But you cannot be all rounders for a long time. Finally, they narrowed out in their career. Initially, just because of the client list to improve to them, they take all sort of cases. But if you take all sort of cases, you need to read every kind of litigation में आया. Go to the corporate law. Corporate lawyer, नौकरी है भाई, नौकरी. पहला तो बिजनेस है. Advocacy is a business. ठीक है? जितना टाइम दोगे, जितना एफर्ट डालोगे, that much money you can earn. Now every lawyer cannot get a good fees, and his fees rate cannot be high, provided he has already given good important results. अगर कोर्ट में ऐसे कुछ जजमेंट्स आए उसके नाम से, and those judgments are reported judgments, लॉयर की फी बढ़ जाती है. रिपोर्टेड जजमेंट हुआ है. रिपोर्टेड जजमेंट कब आता है? कोई इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन पर अगर जज जजमेंट देता है. कॉर्पोरेट लॉ में क्या है? लीगल एड इन लॉ फर्म, एक लॉ फर्म है, कंपनी है लॉ की, और वो बहुत सारे कंपनीज को अपना एडवाइस देती है, बहुत सारे जगहों पे अपने लॉयर्स भेजती है. Second one is in-house counsel. In-house counsel means what? You are working in a company as a law officer. So these are the corporate lawyers. Let's go to the next one. Work of legal associate. क्या है? What are the works? Contract drafting, dealing with clients, advising the client on the best deals, informing the client about limitation in any transaction, along with other work. What do you mean by this? Basically, everything what the company does, every new decision the company takes, every contract the company is going to make with someone, the law officer comes into picture. If the officers of the other department are not sure what will be the legal consequences, so they will send those matters for legal opinion, and that will go to the legal officer, and he has to give his opinion. He has to see that every word which is being used is used in the right sense and the right context. Okay, let's go to the next one. Work of in-house counsel, advising other department, drafting reports, presentation, maintaining, monitoring databases, leading the legal department. In-house counsel, suppose if you are working with Reliance, how many people know what Reliance does? Do you know what Reliance does? Still, what they are doing? बहुत सारे जगह में Reliance है, अभी अदानी का नाम आ रहा है. So what they are going to do? They have a legal team sitting in their head office. Any litigation with Reliance is not easy to win. Why? They have engaged corporate lawyers. उनका एक LLB का सिलेक्शन जो उन्होंने किया है, they are masters of the subject. They know everything what the company needs and every law which company is using. They are drafting all the agreements, they are drafting all the contracts. Loophole छोड़ेंगे ही नहीं. They will see how much they will be benefited. These are all in-house counsel. Law firm associates, legal company है, company advisory है, legal company, that is their job. Next. Why we are doing LLB? सबको पैसे चाहिए. कितने को पैसे नहीं चाहिए? Anybody who doesn't require money? Nobody. Right? So भाई हमने इन्वेस्ट किया है, हम पैसे कमाएंगे इससे. Yes or no? इसीलिए किसी को फ्री एडवाइस नहीं देना, क्योंकि कोई भी आपको फ्री टेक्स्ट बुक देने वाले नहीं है. Is it right? तो बहुत सारे क्लाइंट आते हैं, सर मैटर आपको देते हैं और आपको बोलते हैं सर आपको क्या लगता है, और वो बेचारा सीधा साधा LLB फादर इग्नोर का होगा शायद, इग्नोर लॉ स्कूल का, एडवाइस दे देता है. फ्री लीगल एड के लिए हम नहीं बैठे, वो अलग है. If you are giving me a matter, don't give them the full opinion. थोड़ा सा बताओ. आज डर का पैसा है. काय का पैसा है? काय का है? हाँ. Those who create fear earn money. कहाँ था इंश्योरेंस डिपार्टमेंट? कहाँ था इंश्योरेंस? आज सबको डर लगता है. तो शुरू से ही क्या करते हैं? इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को एंगेज करते हैं, भाई हमारा इंश्योरेंस करो. मरने के बाद का भी पैसा चाहिए. क्या करेंगे उसके बाद? आई डोंट नो, बट रिलेटिव्स विल बी. इज इट राइट? तो वो जो लॉयर है तो बोलेगा ठीक है कोई टेंशन नहीं यार, निकाल दूंगा इसको. तो बोलेगा काय को मैं इतने पैसे इतने दूं? ये तो बोल रहा है मामूली सी बात है. ही इज टेलिंग दैट अरे दिस मैटर इज वेरी सिंपल, व्हाई आई शुड पे हिम सो मच फीस देन? इफ यू से दैट नहीं कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मैटर है, थोड़ा सा गंभीर है, इस पे कुछ काम करना पड़ेगा, वो तो आपको जरूर पैसे निकाल कर देंगे. प्रोफेशनल एथिक्स वी हैव टू कीप. अर्निंग एथिक्स आल्सो वी हैव. फ्री सर्विसेज की कोई वैल्यू नहीं होती. हाउ मेनी पीपल नो दिस? करेक्ट? दैट इज व्हाई इग्नोर स्कूल ऑफ लॉ हैज चार्ज्ड यू. अगर फ्री पढ़ा देते हम तो क्या होता? इज इट राइट और नॉट? नाउ सी द सैलरी. इन हाउस को 4.5 लाख to 20 लाख पर एनम कौन सी कंपनी आपको लेती है एज ए लॉ ऑफिसर? Those who want to work in a company, headache नहीं चाहिए, client list, ये वो, go in and out. Law firm associates, depending upon small firm and large firm, what will be your salary? Next. Let's go to another one, public prosecutor. ये government की post है. Okay? For every criminal case, the state is going to defend. The state is going to stand for the one who is the victim. So victim के behalf पे कौन खड़ा रहता है? Public prosecutor. Public prosecutor is selected in two ways: competitive exam and through selection based on experience. So we should know. Recently, CRPC had an amendment, and director of public prosecutor has come in. Next is selection going through experience. Competitive exam. What are the qualifications? LLB. After clearing LLB, you can go for the exam of APP. In Maharashtra, it is APP. In other states, it is Assistant Prosecution Officer. APP is Assistant Public Prosecutor. That is in Maharashtra. Okay? This exam is conducted by UPSC and MPSC both. If it is for CBI or Enforcement Directorate, the prosecutor, they will go through this exam of UPSC. If it is state oriented, they will go for the exam for MPSC. Carried in 3 stages: preliminary, mains and interview. This is by competitive exam. Let's go to the selection process. Now selection process, again this name keeps on changing depending upon the state. DGC, District Government Council, ADGC, Additional District Government Council, and Sub-District Government Council. These are the public prosecutors appointed on the basis of their experience and position. Again, the designation varies from state to state. Next. How the selection process takes place? The district court judges, which are senior, they prepare a list of experienced practicing lawyers. Nominate them, send the list to the collectorate. Collectorate then sends it to the state government. Law and judiciary makes the final appointment of public prosecutor, those who have been doing through selection process. Next. What is their qualification? LLB, citizen of India, 35 to 45 years at the time of application. Age relaxation is to SC, ST and OBC. Why you should be a citizen of India? Because there are foreign students also who come to our nation and do our law course. That's why for government you require our citizenship. DGC, 10 years of experience, ADDGC, 7 years, and Sub-District Government Governing Council for 5 years. These are the experience needed. What are the job benefits? They are legal officers for the government. Salary range differs from state to state. 1 to 1.5 lakhs per annum month, and DGC goes to 4 per month. Judicial services. This is again very important concept. Judicial services. When you are doing your LLB, there are certain students who speak less and listen more. And there are certain students who are proactive in speaking. Every now and then they will ask questions, they will raise their comments, they want to say something on every section. Those are the people who can go for advocacy because their mouth they cannot keep quiet. But who is going in judiciary? Judiciary में वो बंदा चलता है जो अपने मुंह को बंद करे और कानों को तेज रखे. और जब वो बोलता है ना, एक सेंटेंस, 2 सेंटेंस, it is worthwhile listening. So when you are going through the process, you will come to know whether you have a quality of becoming a judge. दूसरा वो होता है that when you go through the process of LLB, we have a time where you need to draft a judgment. Drafting a judgment is a big skill. What are the issues raised? And how those issues are addressed by both the parties? What things goes in affirmative, non-affirmative? You should know. If you are ready to write, if you are ready to draft, go to judicial services. Very good. मुंबई के बच्चे लोग नहीं जाते. I'm telling you the truth. If you go through the category of judiciary, people from Bombay you will not get. There are many reasons out of that. Okay? One of the reasons is we have a lot of opportunity in advocacy. We have a lot of opportunity for public sectors. So people don't go for judiciary. But if you go in the rural Maharashtra, a lot of judiciary aspirants are there. One thing you should remember, junior civil judge, this post is not there in Maharashtra. Judicial magistrate second class post is also not there in Maharashtra. We have all abolished that. We have only JMFC first class and metropolitan magistrate. So this exam is conducted by MPSC, monitored by the High Court. Appointment authority is again the High Court. Salary differ from state to state. If judiciary has accepted 7-pay commission, very good salary you will get. Okay? Including that, you get a residence. You get security, maintenance, personal assistant, medical, education allowance, everything is there. जज ट्रांसफर होकर जब आता है, उसकी फैमिली को लेकर आता है, तो हमारे जैसे ऑफिसर को इमीडिएटली इन्फॉर्म करता है. वो नहीं तो उसका प्रोटोकॉल ऑफिसर. हर एक के पास एक पुलिस का बंदा होता है जो उसकी ड्यूटी करता है. अगर वो मॉल में भी जाए तो उसके साथ वो रहता है. पहले ही मॉल को पता चलता है कि भाई कोई जज आया है. So what they do? They contact the officer who is holding the charge of education. उनके बच्चे को एडमिशन चाहिए अच्छे स्कूल में. So they immediately get in touch so that their children doesn't suffer in education. अच्छे perks है and very nice profession. Only negative point of this is transfer. Transfer. One district to the other. Anybody can tell me how many districts are there in Maharashtra? How many districts are there in Maharashtra? 37? 36? Can you tell me which was the last district formed? If you say 37? District Latur was 36. 36. Go and check. 36 district. Palghar त्याच्या अगोदर. Okay, 36 district. As per I know. I may be wrong also. I will also check it again. But let me tell you, I am from the Deputy Collector cadre of Maharashtra State Civil Services. Only difficult point is डिस्ट्रिक्ट बदलता है, हर 3 साल के बाद ट्रांसफर होती है. अपने फैमिली को उठाओ और चलो. हमारी भी वैसी कंडीशन है. वी आर ऑलवेज kept the baggage ready. Whenever you are transferred, you go change. Okay, खाली. But this is very good job. Next one, Judge Advocate General. ये कौन है? These are used in ex-servicemen, Army, Navy, Air Force. Why they are there? They are there to take disciplinary action. They are there to see whether human rights are properly being followed. Okay, limited vacancy. They are all the legal chief. Next. Requirements: Indian, law graduate, 21 to 27 years of age. There is no written exam. Shortlisted candidates are called for the SSB interview. Next. Training में remuneration है 21,000. After training, probation period है 39,000, and then you join as lieutenant. Limited vacancies are there. Next goes to public sector units. Okay, like those who are public sector, like ONGC, Indian Oil Corporation, BPCL, HPCL, NTPC. They are all selecting the candidate by CLAT. If you have given PG, CLAT, what is your score for PG? Depending upon that, they will take you. Now, discussion and personal interview is there for the selection process. If you go for public sector, top 100 of CLAT PG definitely get entry into public sector. What is the salary? 55,000 to 85,000. Reserve Bank of India, grade B, legal officer. This is another exam which comes in. General knowledge of law and English test. Only these two are there for the examination purpose. What is the requirement? Minimum 50% of marks, 45% in LLB. Plus point is 60% marks, good knowledge of computer application, you are in. Requirement 2 years of work experience as an advocate, law officer or law professor. Age between 21 to 32 years. What is their work profile? Give advice to the other department of the bank. Handling legal cases. Preparing initial draft of legislation representing RBI in court. One of the decisions which RBI governor took recently. Can anybody tell me the decision? Which Prime Minister announced? Demonetization. Whole country is in one day. The PM comes on the stage and says, from night 12 o'clock, the RBI governor who has given you a promise, you know RBI governor gives a promise, where it is? It is on the note. He withdraws. And the Prime Minister comes and says, we hereby withdraw. From night 12 o'clock, this currency is going to be a piece of paper. Yes. And for that, I don't think PM came and announced like that. There might be a lot of study, lot of legal advice taken, lot of experts, legal experts might be talking about before he came and he decided that. Do you remember when demonetization took place earlier than that? 19? Yes. That was the first time demonetization took place. Okay. So, बहुत important portfolio है. If you are working with them, ये RBI का basic काम क्या है? Those who are going through financial transaction, everything needs to be monitored. Every bank, whether they follow RBI rules or not. Okay, whether it is an insurance company, whether it is a mutual fund, whatever it is, they have an RBI guideline. They are their job. Next, salary 77,000 per month, and all the other allowances. Indian banking services. This is also a very good job. Okay, every bank has their own legal officers. मतलब कैसा है? If any person dies without putting a nominee in the bank, what should be the procedure? Who will talk about? Legal officer of the bank. किसको भी पैसा नहीं दिया जा सकता ना? So what documents you need to submit? These all guidelines are framed by those law officers who are hired through Indian banking services. Okay? What is their legal advice to the other departments of the bank, handling legal issues of the bank, making sure that the bank adheres to the RBI rules and regulations, preparing initial draft of banking related legislation. Suppose अगर आपको लोन लेना है, आपके पेपर्स ठीक नहीं है, can bank manager decide? No, he takes a legal opinion. And the legal person who is there goes through all the documents and sees whether you are eligible for that loan or not. Three-tier exam, prelims, mains and interview. Age 20 to 30 years, must have an LLB degree, must have enrolled as an advocate in the Bar Council, must be an Indian. Approximate 40,000 per month plus other allowances. This is the starting salary I am talking about. SEBI, grade A officer, drafting policies, monitoring stock exchange, inspection of accounts, keeping an eye on malpractices. How many people know Harshad Mehta case? Do you know Harshad Mehta case? What was it about? Huh? Manipulating the shares. कैसे मैनिपुलेट करता था? आप जर्नलिस्ट को खरीदता था, बोलता था डाल डाल न्यूज के अंदर, पेपर में न्यूज डाल देता था और पहले से ही तैयार रहता था, उसको मालूम है अब इसका स्टॉक गिरने वाला है. There are a lot of tricks. Who takes care? SEBI officers, who are law officers. So you should remember that if you are going to get selected, there is going to be an exam. Spreading awareness among the investors, grant or withdrawal of stock exchange, recognition to the list of listed companies. Next. 9 to 5 job, strictly. 2 years probation period. Salary around 1 lakh per month. 3 stages again in the exam. Prelim, mains and interview. Next. Age not more than 30 years. Hold LLB degrees. Relaxation again for special categories SC. This is UPSC. Union Public Service Commission exam, one of the toughest exam in the entire nation of India. Very well known, renowned in the world also. ये किसने पैटर्न लाया? British government. Till today, we are following the pattern of UPSC, Union Public Service Commission exam. Now again it is in 3 stages, prelims, mains, personal interview. Examination is very tough, maximum 0.4% result. ये result कैसे लगता है? Depending upon the vacancy. How much vacancy are there, and according to that, they remove the result. Cut off. Result means cut off. General knowledge में legal current affairs पूछे जाते हैं. General knowledge में हाउस में जो conflict होता है पार्लियामेंट में, उसके बारे में क्वेश्चन आते हैं. Those who are law graduates have an upper hand, okay, for this subject. So this is very good. Decent salary, 7th pay commission, many perks and allowance from government. Respected, reputed, and stable profession. बहुत power है. If you are going for UPSC, if you cannot clear UPSC, then you go for MPSC. We actually call SPSC, but in Maharashtra we are so have written Maharashtra Public Service Commission. Conducted every year in 3 stages: prelims, mains, personal interview. One of the toughest exam in the state with a success rate between 10%. Law student have competitive upper hand in MPSC also. If you are going through law and if you are interested in this exam, UPSC, you can start preparing right from the day one. Okay? As you are preparing for UPSC, okay, there is certain part related to Maharashtra. If you focus that, you can also give NPSC simultaneously. No need to study separately. Okay? I have from these services, Maharashtra Public Service Commission. I couldn't clear UPSC. I attempted twice. Then opted for MPSC and cleared that. The highest scorer goes to the Deputy Collector. The next scorer takes DYSP, that is Deputy Superintendent of Police. And then gradually the marks comes down. STO comes, GST officer comes. All those officers are ranking right now. Even chief officers, they are all there. This is SSC exam. Can you tell me what is an SSC exam? I think everybody has cleared. Huh? This is state selection. No, not state services. MPSC state services. State selection exam. What is this exam? Okay. This exam is basically conducted for central government post. Okay. Recruitment of staff in various ministries, department, organization of Indian government. Salary ranges from 45,000 to 150,000 per month. So law officers are selected through this also. Age requirement 18 to 32 years. Age relaxation for some categories also available. Bachelor degree, Indian citizen. Judicial clerk. Now this is something which is very interesting. If you want to practice in Supreme Court, it is not easy. Okay? Directly go and practice in Supreme Court after becoming a law graduate. This gives you an option. And what are the job portfolios for a law clerk assistant in Supreme Court? Review, drafting, research, briefing, proofreading, case management and record maintenance. These are the job profile for a law clerk assistant in Supreme Court. They basically assist Supreme Court judges. Short-term job, 1 year. This is not a permanent job. It is on contractual basis. You can build your career as a legal practitioner. You will build a base. Once you enter into the Supreme Court, you will come to know lot big lawyers. You can create your base. You can enter into Supreme Court practice. Doesn't require any post-qualification experience. Entry, written test, interview. Salary 65,000 per month. Next. Eligibility criteria, age 18 to 27, must have an LLB degree. 50-year student can also apply. Must know how to use legal database. You will work as a trainee. You can get an experience of bar and bench. So this is judicial clerk. Next. Law professor. After LLB, if you complete your LLM and give your NET-SET exam, you will be designated as assistant professor. NET-SET people get salary nearly 80,000 as per 7th pay commission. After LLM, there are other career options also available, which we will not discuss today. Legal journalism. This is the new topic coming in. Who are they? In every high court, you will find on the right side, some place is reserved for reporters. Which reporters they are? They are all law graduates who have done their law. When the judgments have been given on important issues, they keep on writing. Keep on writing. Next day they will find that comes in the newspaper. Why? Because they are sitting there and they are writing every judgment. And you know journalism. Today, how the paper sells, how the TRP increases of the channel. ठीक है ना? मतलब ये एडवोकेट ऐसे होते हैं, इनको मिर्ची मसाला लगाने को अच्छा आता है, ये भोजन अच्छा टेस्टी बनाते हैं और इसीलिए हम उसको पढ़ते हैं. Right? They create news and they sell news. This is journalism. Okay? Related to law matters, news channels they work in, social media. Graduation in journalism is not mandatory. You must have good command on the writing and oratory skills. कितने लोगों ने रुस्तम को देखा है? Have you seen Rustam? Huh? If you have not seen, see it again. If you are a law graduate, you need to watch such kind of movies. Why? Everything is based on legal system. ऐसे रुस्तम अपने आप का डिफेंस करता है. He never hired any advocate. Okay? लेकिन वहां पर एक न्यूज़पेपर वाला होता है. वो क्या करता है? एवरी टाइम कोई न्यूज बनाने के लिए हमेशा क्वेश्चन मार्क डालता है. तो न्यूज जब बनती है तो ऐसे बनाता है, क्वेश्चन के टाइप में बनाता है. मतलब क्या है? हमने तो सवाल खड़ा किया भाई. वी आर नॉट गिविंग आवर ओपिनियन. लेकिन वो क्या बोलता है? प्रिवी काउंसिल वाला. दैट इज प्रिवी काउंसिल इज वाज देयर दोस डेज. व्हाट इज सेड? पुट इन वन डे इनसाइड. ओके? Journalism. You can be hired by newspaper companies, media houses, magazine, blog. How many people watch interviews on the TV? Big channel people bring their persons sitting there. Who are they? Who are they? How they can talk on nation? Are they so much sound? No, they are all law graduates. And who has lot of background, who have lot of reading habits. I was really happy. Some people answered how many districts. Some people answered the question. Not the portion, only background, only good knowledge. Those are the people who are there. Legal journalism. अच्छे एडवोकेट बन गए, आपका बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस है. You will be called. Anybody knows who handles state cases which are very highly professional, important cases? State का कौन criminal handle करता है? हाँ? नहीं. कोई कभी हम लोग हायर करते हैं किसी स्टेट के केस. Anybody? Any that you know that name of that lawyer who handles? हाँ, किसने बोला उज्ज्वल निगम? उज्ज्वल निगम हमारा एकदम फेमस है स्टेट का। अगर केस को स्टेट को लगता है कि कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मैटर है और क्रिमिनल हैंडेड है, चलो इसको लटकाना ही है, तो किसको देंगे? उज्ज्वल निगम। Provision is there. Okay, even though we have our own people in the system. So ऐसे professionals name is there. Okay, let's go to the next one. Salary है 3.5 to 4 lakhs per annum. Salary, perks and fame. जर्नलिस्ट का कभी पगार नहीं पूछने का, ओके, पगार बहुत कम रहता है, लेकिन ये पर्क्स है ना, पर्क्स, यू नो व्हाट इज पर्क्स? हाँ, यू नो हाउ मेनी पीपल नो पर्क्स? काय वाटतं तुला पर्क्स म्हणजे काय? ठीक है, let's not discuss on perks. I hope so you have understood what is perks. Okay, fame increases 12 to 14 lakhs per annum or more. मैं नहीं चाहूंगा कि आप कंपनी सेक्रेटरी करें, ये बीएलएस के लिए ठीक है, आप लोग ऑलरेडी ग्रेजुएट हो चुके हैं। जो बच्चा बीएलएस करता है उसको कंपनी सेक्रेटरी करके एलएलबी करना बहुत बेनिफिट होता है। लीगल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, लीगल एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, those who are in their fresh LLB after their graduation, those who are business minded, who want to have their own business, they can start legal consultancy and law firm. Okay, what they will do? They will become a good consultant. कुछ एजुकेशनल कंसल्टेंट होते हैं, कुछ पब्लिक ट्रस्ट के लिए कंसल्टेंट होते हैं। ओके, आपको मालूम है एफसीआरए का इशू आता है? How many people know FCRA? Foreign fund coming in India. It needs to be managed properly. तो उसके लिए भी स्पेशल एडवोकेट्स रहते हैं who give their consultancy how to handle FCRA. Law firm. Law firm. And the last one is MBA. If you want to go for an organization, if you are a management graduate and also an LLB graduate, you get a very good position in the organization. So I hope I have cleared a lot of concepts today. Why law as a career?